I am in the bus, on the bus. What if it's at the bus? Which one should I be using? That's so confusing. How many times did you ask yourself this question? How many times did you get lost to find the suitable preposition while you're talking? Don't worry, I totally get you, and that's why I'm here today to share with you the correct usages of prepositions and how you can use them and to put you on the right track. And there will be a giveaway in this video, so watch till the end so you can know how to enter it for a chance to win a 30-minute class with me live on Zoom. Hello everyone, it's Hanadi again, and in today's video we are going to talk about prepositions and specifically the prepositions of place, because I know how many of you struggle sometimes to find the correct preposition. So in this video we'll be focusing on the three main prepositions of place: in, on, and at. But before we get started, don't forget to follow me on Instagram and on TikTok for more English content. I also post daily on Instagram, so you can practice on a daily basis. I will leave you the links in the description box. And as a start, I'm going to give you a minute to test yourself and to answer these questions as a quiz to know how much you know about prepositions. Number one, John is swimming. Preposition: river. In the river. Sarah is train. On the train. She is the hospital. If your answer was at the hospital or in the hospital, both are correct, but I'm gonna explain to you this later on. And let's continue with the quiz. Where is Julie? She's school. She's at the school. And the last one, there are two pockets. Preposition: the bag. And the bag. So how well did you do on your first test? Let me know in the comments while you continue watching. Before anything, let me give you a quick view of how things work with prepositions of place, and this picture sums up the following. So let's start with the first preposition of place, which is at. At is usually used for an exact place or at a point. So for example, the neighbor is waiting at the door. At the door is an exact location. So we don't say on the door, in the door, it's at the door. The second usage of at is with events. So we can say I enjoyed my time at the book fair, or I enjoyed my time at the party. So the party or the book fair has occurred at a specific place, and it's an event. So keep in mind, any event you're talking about, at a ceremony, at the graduation, at a party, at a birthday party, always use at. The third usage is public places like shops, school, university, college. So that's why in the first test we said she's at the school, because the school is a public place. So we can say they were friends at the university, not in, it's at a public place. Or I can say I'm at the barber, at the barber's shop it means. So at the barber, this is a public place. And the fourth and last usage of at is to refer to a full address. So when you are giving your full address to someone, you can say I live at. So for example, they live at number 12 South George Street. That's an exact location and a full address. And now let's continue with the second preposition of place, which is on. Use on when, number one, mentioning streets or avenues. So I know we said when we are giving our address, we use at, but remember at is with the full address, with the number. But if it's a general address, like just a street or an avenue, say on. So Mary lives on Oxford Street, on. So a street is on, an avenue we use on. The second usage is to talk about a floor in a building. So I live, for example, on the 4th floor. You live on the 2nd floor. So the floor, you live on a floor and not in or at a floor. So with floors in a building, use on. Number 3 is surfaces. And that includes larger vehicles. So when we say a boat, when I say an airplane, so I say on an airplane, on a boat, I say on the bus. So for example, he saw her on the bus. He hung the painting on the wall. So the wall is a large surface. Or I left my book on the table. Again, the table is a large surface and I literally placed my book on the surface. The fourth and last usage is with left and right directions. So when I want to refer to the right, I say on the right, on your left. On my left, there is another house. On my right, there is a table. So on with left or right. Before we continue, let's talk about the giveaway. So if you want to win a 30-minute class with me live on Zoom for whatever your goal is, whether you want to practice conversation, you just want to have some free chat, there is something in grammar that you want me to explain for you, for any reason, you can have a 30-minute class with me by just watching this video till the end, subscribing to the channel, like the video, and drop any comment. The winner will be announced in 7 days on my Instagram stories. I will be choosing the winner randomly from the comment. And again, don't forget to follow me on Instagram so you can know if you are the winner. And now with the third preposition of place, in. In is mainly used with bigger locations like countries, like cities, states, provinces, any big location. So I can say in a building or in a box, like it's literally in the box, or in a car. So we can also use it with enclosed places, not just like big locations. But wait a minute, if you noticed, I mentioned earlier that we use on, like with the bus, but why do we use in with the car? Of course, every rule has some exceptions. It might, seem a bit crazy, but the thing is that we use in when the means of transportation is enclosed and you cannot stand up. So for the car, we just open the door and get in the car. But with the bus, you can walk, you can stand up, which means we use on. So in the car. So let me give you some other examples. We say in a helicopter because we can't stand up and we can't walk. In a taxi, but we say on an airplane because you can walk and you can stand up. In addition to that, we also use on when there is no roof, like on a horse, on a bike, on a motorcycle. So no roof, you're literally on it. So with places or when there is no roof in general. And remember that I told you first in the video, in the quiz, that we will talk about at the hospital or in the hospital. So since we're talking about in, when you say I am in the hospital, it means that you are sick, you are the patient, so you are staying in the hospital. But if you say I'm at the hospital, it means you're just going there for visiting someone, for checking on a friend, or even if you are the doctor yourself. So you are at the hospital. And this also applies to other institutions and not just the hospital. So let me wrap up this for you. You can use all these prepositions with the same word, but the meaning will change. So you can say I'm on the car, but that really means that you are on top of it. You can say I'm in the car, which means you are inside the car. And you can also say I'm at the car, like I'm at the door, it means you are next to it. So if you say I'm at the car, it means you are next to the car. So do you get the point now? It depends on what you really want to say. It can get really tricky when it comes to prepositions. So that's why I highly advise you not to translate these prepositions from your native language. And if you really struggle with translating from your native language and you do not know how to think in English, I will leave you the video here so you can check it and know more about this topic. Okay, so now let me give you another quiz to test your knowledge. And number 1 is, there are 4 cushions, the sofa. On the sofa. Number 2, unfortunately, Mr. Brown, the hospital, he is so sick. In the hospital because he is sick, and not at because he's not visiting someone there or he's not the doctor. Number 3, when I called John, he was the bus. On the bus. There was a spider, the ceiling. On the ceiling. And the last one, Lucy was standing the bus stop. At the bus stop. So let me know again in the comments how many correct answers have you got. And that was it for today. I hope you've enjoyed the video. Don't forget to leave me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and drop a comment for a chance to win a 30-minute class with me live on Zoom. And if you would love to support me, share this video with your friends so they can learn English as well with you. And that was it for today. I hope to see you soon in a new video. Bye bye.